we're going to go to Route I-70, which cuts through the middle of the United States of America, and we're going to show you the Children's Guide to the Animals of Route I-70. See 70? There's the family, there's the children, and there's Mr. Squished Bunny Rabbit. Now, we will return in just a moment. What we have on our show today is just one of the many animals who make their home on the smooth paved meadows up Route I-70, and that is the throw rug possum. Yes, once believed to be a member of the sleuth family, because it's just such a slowpoke, the throw rug possum is a tough little chap who never seems to mind nasty weather. Scientists are also fascinated by the fact that he is able to perfectly disguise himself as a patch of destroyed tire. Enjoying themselves out on I-70, but what they're standing over is the soft-shelled turtle. You might ask yourself, why did the soft-shelled turtle cross the road? Well, the answer is to get to the other side, of course. But this squishy green guy is crushed, so he can't make it all the way. No problem, he feels at home no matter where he is, whether sunning himself on the double yellow lines or crumpled up on the shoulder of a busy highway. Go ahead, don't be afraid, join him as he frolics across his natural habitat, gamboling about with all his little buddies like the Cadillac, the Ford, the Mack truck, and many, many others. Out on Route I-70, such a curious animal is the road centaur, often confused with the dead-headed hitchhiker and the multi-limbed fundraising marathon walker. The top of his body is slender and long, while the rest is shiny and stout. This perky guy is also a great snack treat. Ask Mom to cut the road centaur into long strips, then hang the strips of meat well above a fire. Use birch wood only, until they are dry and brittle. When you're finished, you'll have your favorite munchy road centaur jerky. The jigsaw deer. Can there be anything more wondrous in all of Mother Nature's zoo than this cousin of the no-need elk? The jigsaw deer got his name because he's a messy deer, leaving parts of his body scattered all over the road. Now, isn't that a messy deer? Unlike some unfriendly members of the deer family, like the 9-point buck, who angrily charges cars, this 800 shreds of glass deer is a friendly fellow who likes to stick his head into the car to offer a playful hello to one and all. Go ahead, pat him on the head and say, "Hello, jigsaw deer." He won't bite. Hold your nose, a skunk! But wait, it's not just any skunk, it's the fun-loving, non-stinking, mushy-headed skunk. Mouthful here. A regular skunk uses his scent to defend himself from his enemies, but a mushy-headed skunk doesn't have a scent. He defends himself by getting flatter and flatter till he's almost a part of the road. Then, when no one's looking, he asks Mr. Rain to come and wash him away. What a smart, mushy-headed skunk, says Mr. Dog. Chirp, says Mr. Bird. Ribbit, says Mr. Frog. But Mr. Splatter-bellied Gopher says nothing. He can't. His vocal cords have been severed and lie by his side on the road, next to the rest of his insides. But don't hold that against him. This cute little squirt would be a chatterbox, if only he could. Nonetheless, he is still one of nature's best listeners. Yeah. Not much of a watchdog, the giblet-headed terrier makes a wonderful pet, whereas many dog owners complain of the constant nuisance of walking and feeding their pets. The giblet-headed terrier, a cousin of the bloodhound, is very popular because of his quiet, humble nature and gentle way with children. Not a yelper or a barker or a rug messer. He is more like a soft-spoken gingerbread man. And we like gingerbread men, don't we? Uh-huh. Often confused with road baloney, is a non-poisonous snake that comes out at night and stays there. The tri-snake has a head, a middle, and a tail, which come apart for easy viewing. Can you spot the heart? Examine the kidneys if you'd like. Touch the entrails. Thank you, tri-snake, for being such an informative little snake. Thank you. And here we have the broad-backed frog. This gooey little fellow just loves children. He often pauses near highway dividers and rails just to get a better view of the people in their cars. Though he is as cuddly as he appears, he is also very proud, despite the fact that he is chinless, but he is far from being gutless. As you can tell, they're all over the road. What a broad-backed frog that is. Thank you very much. Favorite among the kids of all ages is the no-necked muskrat, a creature which has interested scientists for years with his casual bone structure, and the fact that he has evolved from a vertebrate to an invertebrate. What a silly, 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 silly no-neck muskrat. Perhaps one of I-70's most popular animal during hunting season is the grounded pheasant. You may indeed find one in Dad's study next to his lawn tennis trophies. A flightless bird, the grounded pheasant is also a walkless bird and a breathless bird too. Most of the time he just lies around graciously providing food for his fine-feathered cousin, the vulture, or hatching eggs beneath his coarse crimson belly for his friend the maggot. We have the last and final one in our episode for this week on Mutual of Omaha, and it is the pleated wolf. So named for his accordion-like body, the pleated wolf is not nearly as fierce as the breed of wolves which make their home in the nearby forest and fields. As he grows older, he is often given the nickname God's Little Half-Acre.